What's going on, my deal makers? Welcome to Alex Camacho TV, where I'll show you guys the business and the life of a full-time real estate investor and entrepreneur. And in today's video, I'm going to cover exactly who I am, what I'm working on, what I did to get here, what my team looks like, and how I'm able to live in Hawaii and flip houses across Southern California. I'm 39 years old. I was born in San Diego, California, and I grew up in Los Angeles, the suburbs, the San Fernando Valley. Up until the age of 18, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and then I became a banker, a bank teller, which was super cool. I fell in love with the financial field. None of my family or anybody that I knew was involved in that type of business, so it was intriguing. I learned a lot. I thought I was gonna be a banker forever, but when I ended up happening is I got an opportunity along with my identical twin brother to work in the mortgage business back in about 2003 before the market crashed. And so we did well. It was the first time that I made six figures in my life, and I thought it was easy to make money because back then it was easy. But then, like everybody knows, the market crashed. And during that time, I didn't have any money management skills. I didn't have any mentors. And so I slowly lost it all. I had 3 houses, 2 businesses, a bunch of fancy stuff, and I slowly lost it all. I was literally back on my mom's couch, sleeping, thinking like, how the hell did I lose it all in a matter of a couple of years from when the market crashed? Then I found real estate as an agent. I became an agent during the recession. I fell in love with the real estate business again because I had been on the mortgage and the banking side, so this was something different for me, and I really went all in. I loved selling houses, and during that time I was doing a bunch of short sales, and that's really where I saw these investors buying these short sales super cheap, remodeling them, and then putting them back on the market and flipping them, and that's where I got the idea of becoming an investor. But I didn't take action for about 3 years because life got in the way. I wasn't prepared. I didn't come across bigger pockets in some of these amazing platforms yet. And so what ended up happening was that I was doing Airbnb arbitrage, where I was basically renting apartments in Hollywood, California, putting furniture in them, and then putting them on Airbnb, and then making a profit on real estate that I didn't technically own. So my brother and I, my identical twin and I, basically had up to 10 units at that time, and then we were getting a cash flow of almost $1,000 per unit. So I saw this as the perfect time for me to transition into becoming a full-time investor. But during that time, I did come across bigger pockets, and I was listening to the shows, and they were explaining how important it was to be around mentors and other people actually doing this business. Because even though I had a lot of experience in banking and real estate and all that up until that time, flipping houses and being a full-time investor was still different to me. So I went to find a mentor, somebody that I could go work for as an inside sales agent. And I still remember my first deal because it was so critical to me believing that I could do it eventually on my own. So I worked with that mentor for about a year, learned a lot, did about 14 deals. And then after that, I went to a much bigger company that recruited me. I had a bigger role in that company. I also had an equity stake in the deals I was buying. So I was slowly evolving. And in that 2.5 years that I worked for other investors, I was able to acquire over 65 properties for them. And so I learned a ton, and I saved enough money. And then during that time, I also built a huge network of contacts and all the experience. And then I launched my own company about 1.5 years ago. So during this transition, I've now been flipping about 1 house a month in Southern California with me and my team. And right now, I'm currently living in the island of Hawaii, but I'm flipping houses in Southern California with my team because they're rock stars, while I'm transitioning and also opening up that market and gonna be flipping houses and doing investment deals on the island of Maui as well. Also enjoying Hawaii. I get to go out to Oahu, the other island, and see some friends and other investors. So that's basically my story, you guys, and I'm sharing it so you guys can see that you can also create your dream lifestyle if you work hard enough, you get around the right people, and put enough time, effort, energy into this business. It can transform your life as well. If this is your first time checking out my channel, make sure you do me a favor, like, subscribe, and then also follow me across all the different social platforms. I'm very active, and I'm looking forward to engaging with you guys. So great talking with you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I love engaging with you, and I will see you guys on the flip side.